Oh, hurt. Oh. Okay, I'm going to mute. Hey, Becca. Also, hi, Henry, as well. Sorry, I'm muting myself a little bit. I'm just a little tired. I'm going to be working on this. I'm sorry for the little echo there. Sorry, that's my bad. I'm working on art assets for the new video. So you guys are going to be seeing me work on these throughout the stream. And then I think later on, maybe tomorrow or late this evening, I'll do a fan art stream only on my Twitch, working on my Superman and Lois fan art. So you guys want to see that, hop over there. If you can't, perfectly fine. Right now I'm working on doing this, so you guys can see. Yeah, I'm okay. I'm just very tired. I stayed up. Well, I woke up very early because my foot was throbbing. Like it felt like I was stabbed in the foot. So like that. I have been up since like 9 something this morning. So I've been up for God knows how long. So I finished so before stream I was like coloring this in. So you guys have missed me working on this bad boy. But I'm doing okay. I'm just roughly tired. I have a lot of like asset making and stuff I need to do. How is everyone in the chat? Henry, Becca, everybody, how you guys doing? Sorry if I'm not as enthusiastic today. You don't need to apologize. It's my problem. I gotta deal with it. How is everyone doing today? Henry, if you're still in the chat, hope you're doing well. I'm gonna try to be getting some stuff done. For today's stream. Oh, sorry to hear that. Check some stuff real quick on TV. You guys will probably hear it a little bit, but my father is outside cutting the grass, so I am currently indoors. I am just working. Also, you have the dogs in the background, so drinking some water. Beautiful little puppies. So yeah, I'm currently downstairs because I need to work on this. So yeah. Henry, if you're still in the chat, what are you doing? I figured I'd stream a little earlier today. So you guys will be seeing me work on these assets for the upcoming video sometime around December 23rd. So I have to get a lot of stuff made for that and clipped and shit like that. So I have to make a lot of art assets for this video. I'm doing a lot of that from scratch. So so this is like a lot of work. And I'm not done. Not done yet. What? Also, if you guys haven't already, I did upload one of my test animation with a little bit of voiceover over on my art channel, our art only channel, where sometimes I'll do some animation work or art, actual fan art. I try to put it all over. I'm gonna start putting it more over there, where this channel is kind of like chaotic mess and I'll do whatever and mainly stream on it. That one's a little different. So yeah. So if you haven't already, you guys can check that out over there. And also there is the Arkham video and a couple teasers for the Nightmare Before Christmas video. I do have a couple more planned as the weeks, December 23rd inches very closer, so that's another reason why I'm trying to get this done. So yeah, you guys are going to be seeing me grind out on a couple streams. I'm going to be moving over to Twitch to do some of these streams over there. Yeah, I'm tired. Thanks, Sherlock, for noticing. But yes, I'm very tired. I have a lot of work I need to do. And I also have to talk to a friend about script stuff, which I have to get in a call with him sometime later, or I'm going to have to send him some shit for that. And I also need to record a bit of audio later on for the Arkham video, which the DLC type video, which I'm hoping I can get that recorded sometime later on. I think maybe today or this evening, because I have to record a bit of like changes to gameplay and other stuff. So that video is in early stages. We also have to like script it for the story section. So that's the story section is taking a while to script. And I also have like another friend who is a writer who's also sometimes helping. So she's helping from time to time. So yeah, I have a lot of projects and content down the pipeline. I also am probably gonna binge watch some shows soon. You guys will probably see me put out some content that way. I want to try to get as much as I can art-wise done. I'm gonna try to see if I can get like some backup artist on some stuff and see if I can get that. So I'm not doing all the work myself. Because I do have a total of estimated 33 projects. Some of them are fan art, some of them are videos. Videos that I still need to edit, re-record, and stuff like that, which that's gonna take me a little while. I'm gonna have to like re-record a lot of stuff. So like the RE5 video I have on the gaming channel that I kind of like I haven't forgot about it. I originally planned to release it, but there was like a lot of problems with it on the production side, because originally we were working out of the idea of like using this or that or blah blah blah, and it did not, a lot of the stuff was just not working. So now it's like a lot better. So we're kind of like have a system where I have like the assets and a lot of some of the video stuff, like I have it unlisted, and anything that's image wise or whatever I'll just send through the Discord. But I'm gonna kind of like change it up a little bit soon, because I'm gonna try to not really hire, but like try to get more consistency with like getting videos out on time, and try to take less time to get stuff done, because of like how long it usually takes. Yeah, I know I'm ranting or rambling, but it does take a major amount of my time to edit, record, what's the word? Edit, record, draw, what have you, any art for those videos or just anything in general. I basically have to make sure that I kind of have to like treat it like a production. And I do have like projects that we haven't really given a release date for, like the Resident Evil 3 rewrite video, because of like certain things not being finished. So I kind of want to, how should I say this? I want to get to a point where there is a little bit more consistency. Guess what? I don't know. I still have like a total of a ton of different things I need to do. So this stream is probably just I'm gonna be just chatting and working on these assets today. And stuff like that. And also, if this, well, sorry to hear about power outage. Also, if the stream is a little bit laggy or any of that, I apologize. I know that it's probably not going to be the best quality for a stream, which kind of sucks, but you know what, that's just how it is. I'm gonna try to get the art assets done for this, like for the video coming up soon. Let's try to get as many as I can done. Because I need a lot, and I also need to get the gameplay and whatever I can recorded for the video. So I'm gonna have to do that pretty soon, which is not gonna be fun, but you know, that's just how it is. Oh, my head. I'll probably work on this for a couple more minutes or two, and then I'm gonna probably probably end the stream, maybe work on this off stream, but I wanted to do like a brief stream for a little while. I'll probably do it for maybe another, like, couple more minutes, or maybe in a little while longer. This is going to be more of a shorter stream while I'm working on stuff. Because obviously I don't plan on streaming for too long. I just wanted to do like a brief little thing. See what I can do. Let's see. Oh, my back. Ugh. Plus, I need to charge my tablet as well. So I'm gonna probably go for a little while longer. I don't know why you keep apologizing for no apparent reason, but oh well. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, my back. Oh, back. Yeah. Let's see. So the hands are almost done. I have to maybe add a wooden texture to them. And then I'll do like his outfit and all that. So you have that. Okay, it's almost done. Oh, my back. Oh. Oh. Alright, I need to do that on a different layer. Yeah. What? Oh, hands are almost done. Fine, just tired. Oh, a lot to do. Ow. My leg. That. Stressed and tired. Yeah, no. Oh, hey, God Chicken. Hey, man. Oh. It's gonna be a shorter stream today. I'm probably gonna go for. I'm gonna go till you sound sick and tired. Tired, yes. Sick, no. Maybe a little congested because of the weather, but nah, I'm not sick. Don't jinx it. watch you say that, and then I get sick. It's like, motherfucker. And I won't be able to do anything. Shit. Sick? No, but I am tired. Incredibly so. Damn it. I get so tired of the layer system. I fucking... Oh, it drives me nuts. I hate this. Yeah, I've gotten a little... I woke up very early this morning because my foot... I think I woke up and it just was like I got stabbed in my fucking foot. It felt like... because I just woke up and it was just throbbing with pain, so that was fun. So I've been up since 9, so not fun. Oh, my legs. Ow. I'm just trying to finish up on art piece for the video. Did you get stabbed in the foot? No. I just woke up and it felt like that. It hurt so bad. But then again, the foot that it was hurting from is missing a few nails, so not really super surprising that it was cramping. Like, I mean, like, missing nails. Like, it is, like, that fucked up. like a penguin's foot. So yeah. Tired. So yeah, I'm trying to get this done. I'm hoping to see if I can get like a backup artist for a couple things, so I'm not doing all this. Yeah. Then an old flame decided to come back to my channel to try to tell me to take down anything that was related, like fan art I did for her, and I think like remove her tags and shit like that, and I just up and refused. Because, like, you don't come back into my life after a year and a half just to tell me what to fucking do. I made that art, so it's like, for me, she has no legal holding for what the fuck I can do, or what I should keep up, or any of that. No, she can go fuck herself. I'm sorry, I gotta be blunt about it. No, especially given all the history I have with her, and what she, last time we talked, and basically I think she put in like one of the comments, "You own it." Yeah, I own it. Like, I made the fucking art, as like some of it's not the best, but like I still made it. So it's like, for me, you don't get to fucking tell me to take it down. Like, it'd be, the thing is, just because her channel got taken down and she decided to go on a deleting everything streak, she ain't gonna fucking tell me to fucking, I'm like the last piece of things. And basically, she's gonna try to tell me what the fuck it's for me to take it down and shit like that. No. Fuck you. I'm sorry to be blunt about it, but fuck you. I grew a backbone. And the thing is, like, no. I'm keeping whatever I want up. It's my goddamn channel, not hers. If it's related to her, too damn bad. I'm not making any money off of it. And I wouldn't want to. She can go fuck herself. Like, I gotta be blunt about it. I'm not gonna fucking... Good. Like, she put in, I think it was like she did it on the shorts, and she did it like multiple times. You know what, fuck it, I'll just show you. I'll show it on stream. I'm not much one for drama, but, well, that's weird. I went from like 15 to like 13, oh well. Sometimes I'll get the notifications for comments. Or I see right here. Basically, she blah blah blah. No, she put it. I think a total. I deleted a couple because I got sick of it after a while. 1, 2, 3. There was more. I think she did it a total of like 5 times. And I got really annoyed with it, so I just decided, fuck you. I'm keeping them up. You don't get to fucking tell me what to do. It's like, it's my damn channel, not yours. Just because you got yours taken down because of your own actions partially, doesn't mean you can come waltzing back into my life and tell me what I should do with art that was related to you or any other fucking thing. I did the art for free, for fun, to be nice, with no ulterior motives. Yeah, she does realize she doesn't own it. Exactly. She doesn't own this channel. She doesn't own... Hell, she doesn't even own the copyright to the name of, I think it was like Comfort Corvix or whatever. You look up that in Google, and it's like, there's different, things. It's like, you can... If you don't get to come back, especially since you're like a little channel, you got your channel deleted, and then basically tell me for the art that I made, anything that was related to you, to remove it. No, fuck you. You don't have that right. And I know for a fact she's been on a deleting streak, so she probably removed the Patreon, and she's removed her other stuff. So she's like, she wants... Hold on, let me. Give me a second. I'm going to the back room to the art studio. I'm gonna sit on a chair for a minute, but basically, for her to sit there, like, I get she's kind of snotty nice about it. When the way she says it is basically, can you remove, like, no, fuck you, like, no, like, anything removed, like, anything that's related to you, no. I made the fucking art. You have no legal. Here's my thing. It's fan art that I made. As far as I'm concerned, what she does now that she wants to go cold turkey from the internet, she waits like a year and a half. No, like, and she never responded because, like, she knows I'm gonna be firm about this. She can go fuck herself. It's my art, my business. I made it for her to be nice. I didn't have to, but I did. What I do with it, if it's still on the channel, is my damn business, not hers. You know? So she can go fuck herself. I don't want to be that rude about it, but it's like, I'm blunt. That's just how I am. I'm kind of like, I've kind of gotten to a point now where I developed a bit of a backbone. Where it's like, yeah, like, don't mistake kindness for weakness. Yeah. I'm like, cause like back then I was like a bit of a kid when it was like a year ago. I was still a little bit younger and I was naive. But also there was like a false sense of, love, or like whatever I thought it was. And she was she kind of manipulated me in a way. There was a manipulation of feelings, and there was a lot of like treating me like a child because of like spectrum stuff, and kind of playing with things, and a lot of pet names, and a lot of just stuff at the time, you know. And maybe I was too dumb or naive or stupid to notice what was really going on. But when there was like a shift in like her attitude and certain things, you know, there was a lot for me to just kind of notice. And then when like she started going a certain direction, and I just decided to not follow, but kind of try to be nice and still be there. But then for like certain people to kind of like that, you know, she sounds like a hoe. Well, you know, if she wants to do that stuff, that's like her own thing. Like she's like a model. If she wants to be she can be whatever she wants. I don't give a shit. Here's my thing. When you have people that are harassing other people in your comment section, and you don't do nothing about it, but you get pissed when I actually do, and I reach out to YouTube, and I fucking handle it, it's not about fucking, you know, people saying shit on the internet. It's like, it becomes like constant, she ain't gonna fuck you, bro. It's like, shut the fuck up. It's like there was like somebody that was going like pretty hardcore simping, like fucking like a jack off, and had to be an ass to like literally anyone who like. And the thing is, like, she knew about it, but she did nothing. And here's what pisses me off. Our last interaction is that she ended up blocking me on Twitter. And it was like around the time, I think she got her channel got, yeah. Yeah, it surprises me that some people think that they can control some. Yeah, exactly. And here's the thing is like I fucking there was like a lot of stuff that I think she even tried like she kind of made fun of me cuz like yo yeah, of course you can't handle someone saying something to you on the internet. It's like motherfucker, that was never the fucking problem. And I just let her have it then and there on Twitter. I said, no, what the problem was, content creator to content creator, is when someone is harassing, someone's doing shit in your comment section, immediately you do something about it. You don't sit on your hands and twiddle your thumbs. You fucking do something about it. And if I see that shit in my comment section, which I sometimes do, either I stop it or I fucking just remove the comments and or shadow I just move them somewhere else. Like that's really like that's what I do. I do something about it. And that's really what my thing was to her. I said, and the thing is, I'm not going to take the blame for your channel getting deleted. You got yourself fucking deleted. You know, you got enough, like you literally had a short of you half naked coming, like trying to do something in the shower, and like you getting on a bed and you tie your hands up like you're like try that domineering tie up, you know, that type of kink type shit to play on to those simps. You know, like you got yourself fucking deleted, not the other way around. And here's the thing, maybe I may have added on to that, but your content was going in a very like sexual manner. That's then with YouTube, that's a big no-no. End of story. It's very hard to really get around that, you know. And that's like a big no-no on the fucking platform. Like it'll get like age restricted or get you a thing or whatever. So like, what type of freaky ass stuff was this? Here's the thing, she did at first, she was doing like ASMR stuff. Then it became more like sexual ASMR stuff, and I just like, okay, this is not, like, because the reason why I found it, there was one she did that I found relatable because I didn't have much of a mother. And I thought, like, you know, it's kind of nice, and I thought, you know, like, I left a comment, and it went from there. And she, you know, even watched some of the stuff that I was doing when I first started out as, like, you know, content creating and blah, blah, blah. So I always was trying to be nice to her and kind of like, and then there was like a mutual attraction, at least where I thought there was, because like she trusted me enough to like come to my streams. She's like, well, I don't want to reveal my face on the YouTube platform. I said, you know, if you don't want to, I don't blame you, but if you want to, you shouldn't, you know, blah, blah, blah. Like, she went for me to me for advice, and at least I thought there was like a mutual, and that was just me. But the thing is, I was naive. She's doing stuff that would be on the hub. Yes. Yes. Like, probably in the next video is like, oh, I'm gonna get the lingerie and down to the fucking pole. Okay, I'm shut up. But, no, like, pretty much, like, that's where it was going. And I didn't find that mutually, I think she realized that I didn't find that cool anymore. And, like, there was a lot of, like, for me, it was starting to get uncomfortable. So I kind of just, like, occasionally left a comment and then, like, or I stopped really watching it. If I did, I skimmed through it. But then there was a lot of, like, eventually was going to a very route. So I kind of was like, okay, do whatever you want to do, but, like, I'm just kind of going to do my own thing. But what was starting to get on my nerves is that there was, like, somebody in the fucking comments that was, like, making everyone fucking miserable. But no one really wanted to say anything. I fucking did. And she fucking ignored me. Like, she fucking ignored me. And I think I got so sick of it, so I reached out to YouTube on Twitter. I think I did it twice. And after that point, I think, you know, that maybe I could have led it to her channel getting what's called. But the thing was, she was starting to go more to, like, a sexual type of content type of stuff. So it was like, yeah, she realizes YouTube doesn't like stuff, right? Yeah, exactly. Exactly. And that's what I called her out on. I said, no, like, you can blame me. Like, I'm not going to take the blame for your channel getting deleted. I reached out to YouTube about comments, something that you should have taken care of as a fucking content creator like that. It's not that fucking hard. And, you know, why she, and the thing is, here's another thing. Here's what my main fucking problem was. She, after I called her out, then she wanted to get pissy and make fun of me. Here's the thing. She wanted to make fun of me and act like, that's fucking, and it kind of just revealed to me what her true colors were. And she was like a manipulative, kind of, you know, that type of, you know, like, I tried to be nice to her, and there was, like, at first, and here's the thing is, like, I realized very quickly that it was just me. It was like it was like a crush thing. I thought maybe because of how she was and stuff like that. I was wrong. And that's the thing of being young at the time. You would, you sometimes could get that impression, and, like, there's, and get taken advantage of. And I was. And there was a lot of that. But the thing is, when I realized it, and I fucking decided, okay, I know what's going on, now I'm not, like, as I gotten a little older, I realized that's what was happening. And I also realized, like, I got a bit of a backbone. Like, now it's like, I'm not gonna get pushed around. Like, I've gotten to a point now where it's like, you fuck with me, and fuck with me, I'm gonna fuck with you back. Or I'm gonna say something. I'm not gonna fucking, back off because you wanna be a bitch. That's really what it's turned into for me, is because, like, I fucking won't tolerate, bullshit from nobody. That's, like, that's really what it is. Like, I've gotten to a point now where it's, for me, it's like, I don't let people take advantage of me or fuck with me anymore. Like, if I see something that's remotely like a problem, I'm gonna call it as I see it. Now, is that always a good thing to do? No. And is it the right thing to do? No. But really, for me, that's really why I fucking, I don't know. For me, it's more or less, I fucking got tired of a lot of things with her. And I fucking wasn't going to let her, you know, sweet talk me or try to, oh, blah, blah. No, fuck you. Because I've already noticed she was starting to go down a weirder route. And not only that, but after that argument, she blocked me, then deleted her entire Twitter, which makes no fucking sense. So why the fuck you blocked me in the first place? Then she basically, I think she went on a tirade of deleting everything related to her old YouTube account because it's gone. Which, okay, that's fucking brilliant. You know, but then it's funny because she had to remember me because, like, she just fucking came back out of fucking nowhere after a year and a half just to fucking tell me to remove all the shit that's related to her. Does that make any sense? Also, hey Ash, how you doing? Finally decided to do like a bit of an art stream, so working on some assets for the upcoming Nightmare Before Christmas game video. I have this one for like what was it? One of the bits for like the explanation of like Edgar manipulating Oogie, kind of corrupting him. So I'm making a custom little art thing for that. But back to what I was saying. Fucking Christ.
just the fact that she decided to come back. Here's the funny thing. I checked when that account was made. It was made that day, by the way. That account was made that day just to kind of spam and say, to remove all the tags related to her old stuff, remove the fan art that I made for her, and stuff like that. Which, fuck off. Fuck off. I don't gotta remove shit. I don't have to remove nothing. Thank you. I still have plenty of other ones I still need to do. I'll show you guys what I've gotten done so far. I have the fucking, one of the art things for the, Scarecrow form. I still have to do, some combat art, and I might have to get, like, a backup artist to, like, help me for some stuff. I'm gonna try to get some gameplay recorded later, and I still have... Fuck. Oh, I've been so busy. I have an Arkham DLC video planned. So that's gonna be fun. I'm gonna have to, like, record that. I'm gonna have to record that. I'm trying to think. What else? What the fuck else? I'm trying to remember all the fucking projects. I know I still need to get a Resident Evil 5 remake ideas video done. Here's my thing with that. I originally planned to release it a couple months back, but like with like the production of that video, it was terrible. Like it was scattered. I had ideas, but I didn't really have anything concrete that I liked. And like a lot of the footage got lost. So like that was like a clusterfuck of a video. I'm not even gonna lie. So like half the footage was lost. Which sucks because like I would have to like redo a total of like half the video. Also, Ash, if you're still here, question. How's the little one? I guess she's back from school right about now. Also, how was the stream? Sorry I left early. Let me check chat. I've missed some messages. I understand. Hey, why she, yeah, she does realize, yeah. She's good. Well, that's good to hear. If you're curious what you walked into briefly, what I was talking about was the whole thing on the community post. The screen, the screen looks cool. Oh, thanks. Yeah, I made the custom little grid. With Prism, you can like make certain things. It doesn't always work when you share screens, so you have to do it a certain way, which I found out the hard way, so I kind of had to make it work. So like the chat box and all that stuff I made myself. And stuff like that. But yeah, I plan to do more streams like this sometime, maybe on Twitch or something. I don't know. I know I need to probably stream more. I would have put the link to the stream on like the Discord or stuff like that, but I didn't really think about it before streaming. Stuff like that. Oh, my back. Oh, everything hurts. I have to also make like a bunch of custom stuff for this video. Like, I would show you guys the video, but it will screw up the stream, so. Okay. Because like I would just pull it up on CapCut, but it's like I can't. Well, no, I take that back. I'll let you. I'll give you guys a brief little teaser. You know what? Heck with it. Because I did upload it unlisted on the gaming channel. Um, well, uh, shit. I'll wait. I would pull it up, but the thing is, I'd have to switch accounts, and I also have my personal account with my actual name on here, so I can't really pull it up right now. Maybe I might show it some other time on stream, or maybe give you guys a brief teaser or something. Maybe through like a members of the Discord, the personal, like a Discord server that I have. I'll put like an unlisted link to the rough file of the video. So you guys can like it's like, since I don't have like memberships or any of that, it's a way of kind of like allowing actual people that are invested and the content and the stuff that I do, for those guys and people, you guys can like see stuff that's like early production and like the rough files, and like give opinions on it and shit like that. I might make that like a Discord only thing for right now. Who knows? I don't have like channel memberships or stuff like that, so I can't really give people early access to things. So I would have to like do it a certain way. Shoot. Well, hold on, let me check. Hold on, maybe I can show you guys, because I think I uploaded the rough file as well to, that's 11. Nope, that's audio. Did I? Yes, I did. Okay. So I can show you guys. Welcome back to another video. Originally, this video was planned to be released around Halloween, but I decided to release it around Christmas because, obviously, I'm a big Tim Burton fan, and I figured it'd be fitting to talk about my concept for a Nightmare Before Christmas game, because there's really only two that exist. I love Tim Burton, I love his... So, yeah, I have some of the stuff actually recorded. A good basis for what I really wanted, and I honestly... So there's like some transitions. I have like the rough file also on the main channel. His role in the game, a lot of notes. I still have to like, I still have like, it's like an early model where like there's like snippets of gameplay. There's also like other stuff where I do have to record. Give it up. Basically, his body is dying. So obviously, there are... It's mainly just on a black screen for most of it. There is some stuff there. But it's mainly just, like, blackness. Because I just recorded audio and said, fuck it. You know? So, you guys will... Like, I can... There is, like, that there. So, like, it's like, you guys can, like, find it through that. So what I might start doing is have, like, the rough cut files, like an unlisted playlist, where during certain videos you'll find a link to videos that are in production for the gaming channel, which I'll put, like, in a private little playlist on this channel or on the gaming channel, whatever. And you guys can, like, it's like it would be kind of like a membership, like a member thing of, like, just like if people are invested enough to see what I'm up to, you guys can, like, see the rough files, you know? because I kind of want to have there be a way for you guys to kind of see stuff that's in early production without waiting months or weeks to see me get it finished. Because like these streams take a while to do like the basic art for stuff, as you can see. So I don't want to like leave you guys hanging for projects every time. Also, Ash, if you're still here, do you think that's a good idea or a terrible idea? I don't know if anyone's even still here. The chat's dead silent. So yeah. You guys can let me know you guys' opinions on this stupid idea. What are you streaming on? I'm using Prism Live. So I have it in screen capture or screen mode. Basically, I could edit stuff before the stream or like set certain things up, but it can be finicky. But it's like it just depends. It's fun to use. I like using it. It has its strengths and its weaknesses. I have it mainly in like the screen mode, because sometimes like I use that for this, like doing digital art, and like I would probably go ballistic if they remove this. Like I would be so pissed. I would be so pissed if they remove this feature, because like I use it for these art streams. But yeah, I am using Prism Live. I briefly saw you guys test it out for a stream, or at least you were trying to. If you ever need any help, I can try. Give you guys some tips from my experience. I also know other people that use it. So it helps to have connections and meet people. Because it's always fun to like meet people and like chat and do like little collabs and really just meet people and have fun. Yeah. That was like really the best part, like when I of doing these and like just chatting with you guys. Yeah, I tried to use my tablet. Let's see, hold on. I tried to use my tablet to stream, but the screen is so small. Yeah, well, I use it. Here's my thing. I actually use a tablet as well. I'm using a tablet to stream this on like Prism. So I can understand that. Like with the screens, like here's my thing. If you like find a way to get like a basic tablet, it's not bad. I would suggest though, if you put it in screen mode, always be very careful. Like if you have like anything like your personal like name or email connected to like to YouTube, so like if you go to a different sorry, I'm having the burps. If you go to like a different screen, I always try to be careful of that. So like nobody gets my name or shit like that. So yeah, there's that as well. That's why I don't really get on the YouTube side of things while I'm streaming. I know you can use this to do other stuff, like if you have it connected through your computer. If you have this app on your computer, I think you can put it on your computer. You enter screen mode and like you get into like your Steam account and like play a game. Like you can basically screen record the stream. I don't know if there's like a limit, if it'll like bug out if you do it for too long. But it's a thing that happens with most stuff. So like I know later on tonight, I don't know if I'm going to yet. I first have to check. I'm going to do a game stream. Not with this, obviously. But on my PlayStation. I don't know what I'm gonna fucking play though. I thought about playing Darksiders. I tested out Marvel Rivals. Not my thing. It's just not. Um, I didn't really. It's not that I didn't enjoy it. It's just not my fucking thing. I don't like multiplayer games. Online multiplayer is just like, you can kiss my ass. You're not gonna see me play it. Like for you and Vic, it's fine. For me, I kind of stick to like single player story games, cause like those are really my cup of tea. Now there are limits to that, because like if the gameplay is too confusing, or it's like I can't really grasp it, or what the fuck I'm supposed to be doing, I most of the time will not go pick back up a game. Or if like nobody's interested in seeing me play something. So that's usually where I kind of don't do certain stuff. Also, Ash, if you are still here, do you want me to explain to you the concept that I had for the Nightmare Before Christmas game, or are you just like, does that just not seem interesting? Because you liked what I put out, but you were kind of you never really asked too much about it, and I could explain it, because I've made a couple custom HUD screens, as you can see, for stuff. Or do you want me to just wait on that? That's for up to you. Oh, my back. Also, how's Vic? Oh, I'm standing while doing this. That's not good for me. Well, I never played I've never played the Nightmare Before Christmas game, but the art is really cool. Well, here's the thing. The art that I made is actually all custom. He's good. He's at work. Yeah, I figured. Here's the thing. There's only 2 Nightmare Before Christmas games that exist. Like I said, I'll actually explain it a little bit in the video. I might try to re-record some stuff for that video, or might release like a blooper take of like just alternate stuff. But basically, there's only 2. The first one was made for the PS2 and the original Xbox. It was made by Capcom, and it was, Nightmare Before Christmas, Oogie's Revenge. Of course, it has some Devil May Cry influence in there with the combat. Too bad it's impossible to play without getting copyrighted. Because it has like the some aspects of like the soundtrack and stuff like that. But what do you mean you're standing? You're not sitting down? I'm standing up while I'm drawing because my dad got done. I believe he just got done mowing the grass, because like I've been downstairs working, binge watching a little bit of Invincible, because I have not watched that show. I wasn't joking when I put out that post of like, what show should I binge watch, and stuff, and like I had the idea of like maybe starting with Invincible and working my way down. But yeah, I'm standing up while I have my tablet on a dresser, and I'm drawing with my stylist. So I'm standing upright. Get a chair. Get a chair. Oh, really? Well, there is a chair. Fine. As long as I don't get like get something inappropriate happening in this chair. No lap dances. Nothing weird. Well, there's nobody down here, so that's a good thing.
I have a weird sense of humor. I'm sorry. Um, that was a dumb joke. That was a weird dumb joke. I apologize. Oh my god. But no. um, but The Nightmare Before Christmas. Okay, I don't know if I have it saved. If I have anything saved for it. But most of the stuff I've made is all custom. Like, it's based in some influence from those games, like Oogie's Revenge, and what was the other thing I had? Oogie's Revenge and the Pumpkin King. Yeah. So like basically it takes some inspiration from both, even though both have a different gameplay style. Like Oogie's Revenge was like Devil May Cry hack and slash inspired. And it had that influence in there, where the Pumpkin King was like an 8-bit Metroidvania type of platformer, which was a prequel game. I believe like it was like for the Game Boy and stuff like that. I actually found out all this stuff recently. So like, what tablet do you have? I don't know the brand exactly. I got it for last Christmas, but it is a Samsung-based tablet. I'll give you that information. It does like have a Samsung logo. Not really a logo, but like the name Samsung on the back of the tablet. So there is like that there. Are you wanting to get a different tablet for Christmas to stream on? Is that why you asked? I would say I would say it's a great idea, but I would get them on Black Friday. Nope. No? I'm surprised you asked. I was thinking you were going to try again with a better tablet. I could take a picture with my phone later on. I'll send you what my tablet looks like, and I'm sure you can fucking try to get one of your own. They're not bad. This one's a little filled on storage, but that's also because I use it to edit as well. And I do like a lot of art, so there's that. Tiny little detail. What else? I'm trying to stream old games from back in the old day and the tablet, and to stream it too. Yeah, that's not bad. Here's my thing. I think it's great. I don't know if it's possible, cause but if you want to stream like really old games and stuff like that, that's great. The thing is, I would always, if you want to stream, a game from, the 360, or, stream a game from this or that and the other, I'd say that's great, but I would also suggest, being, I wouldn't say careful, but, try experimenting a little Like, because I don't know the proper channels for like certain ways you can stream stuff, like stream like a Game Boy game or stuff like that. Like that's not my knowledge. I know like you can use a lot of different stuff, like OBS and stuff like that. I don't have OBS, but um, I know it exists. That's the extent of my knowledge. Um, so like for me, um, um, giggle. Yeah, this is the extent of my knowledge. But the thing is, for me, I would say that if you want to stream like older games, um, go for it. Um, but if you're like trying to use Prism, I don't know if like every way you can do it through like Prism, like because like you also have to like for like some stuff. I'm betting there is like other ways of doing things like screen capturing and blah blah blah. Um, like there's probably a lot of that, you know, um, which is probably a given with anything. Um, uh, so yeah. Son of a bitch. Why is this? The thing is, I need to make like the screen bigger, and the bigger I don't know how. And yeah. Well, wait a minute. Like, are you doing it like through Prism and like stuff like that? Are you trying to like fool around with it that way? I can fucking try to help, but it really just depends on like what device you're using and stuff like that. Cause like sometimes it's weird, cause like it's more like when it like the way you set stuff up and stuff like that. Um I'm not like a full on expert, cause like it took me a while to really figure stuff out. Um and even then I'm not perfect with it. Yeah, I'm using an old yeah, that could explain it. Cuz Android's a bit finicky with stuff. That could explain why it's being a pain. Not going to lie. I'm not going to sugarcoat it, cuz like that could explain it, because like different devices, they work differently, so like they're going to be a little different. Um, so it could explain why it's being a pain in the ass. Yeah. Cause like it's the same thing with like the art app I'm using, right? This is the tablet version. The tablet and the mobile version have a screen recorder. I don't know if you can see it, but there is a little bit of an app. There's like a grid up top. There's like a white. There's like three different things. It's probably covered up because of my the grid of the stream. But there's like a white grid. I don't know if you can see it. Can you see like a white like grid up the top of the screen, or no? If you can't, I'll give you a rough idea of it. It's like, because there's like on tablet, it works differently. You have three little grids. No. Okay, well, basically on tablet, you have 3 grids. The layers grid, your pins, and then up here you have like most of your basic stuff like the undo and pen and like your image and like your whatever, blah blah blah. But also up top they have a screen record. So in on the tablet version of Sketchbook and the phone version of this app, they have this app. Or they don't have this app. They have this feature. But on the computer version of this app, it doesn't. But it does have an animation feature or like a flip book feature. So when it comes to like the different devices and what it does and like the changes, it really depends on the device and like certain things you can do to set certain things up and blah blah blah. So like it certain things work differently depending on like the device and like what you're doing and blah blah blah. That's really I would say the downside to the idea of like Prism, because of the fact that with it's a little finicky because of the fact that it really depends on like the device. Like sometimes like it's the same way with many apps. It's like, some features are locked to a different type of device. So you can't access them here, but you can access them over here. I'm doing this on like a separate layer. I'm going to probably remove it later. But basically, what I'm trying to say is that could be what the issue you're having is in some aspects. Where basically, because it's on that specific like device, you probably are. It's not gonna be as good. Oh, okay, yeah. It's like I'm not saying that that's the legit reason. That it's just my interpretation from my experience with like different apps and how they work on different things. Now this like even CapCut works a little differently on the computer version compared to like a tablet or my phone. So like that's really why I'm saying, like certain apps are going to be a little different depending on device. Like, I'm not saying that's the reason why it's being a bitch. Like, I'm not. But that's what it's been for me from my experience. I'm not sure I like that. I'm probably gonna like turn the saturation way down. I know I'm gonna have to like merge the layers and like combine stuff like, but for right now I have like the idea of this. What I'm going for, by the way, with this like little art thing, like this little asset, is basically that devil on your shoulder, where Edgar is kind of like, this would be at a like he's kind of messing with Oogie and kind of eventually turning him into the boogeyman that we know and love later down the line. So in a sense of like he's corrupting him through his influence and like his silver tongue nature. And I would like to like express that through different things. So yeah, for right now, I'll save this as like a copy. Maybe work on something else. Who knows?
I can actually show you. Hold on, let me just show you. I have been working on like the art assets for a bit. So I have this one I did to like talk where I'm explaining like some of the stuff I still need to do. Where I have to explain the different forms. I had to cut a lot of the. Here's the thing. I try to keep the videos within the 30-minute mark. And the Nightmare Before Christmas, I think I had to cut the section stuff for the what's it called? Because like I'm trying to explain, I would have to like I would have to cut the rolls and like basically cut that entirely. And basically replace it with like the forms to expand on the video, which I don't want to do. I might just say fuck it and record the idea of talking about the different forms and their abilities and shit like that, and more aspects of gameplay in another video. But I have to do art for either I'm going to have to do it or I'm going to have to get somebody else to do it for each different form. When it comes to the forms, taking the idea from like Oogie's Revenge, Jack does have like multiple forms. His base form is kind of balanced, you know, not like it has a few strengths, a few weaknesses. His other forms, that's where things get a little interesting in how they change up gameplay. Because I actually have to get relatively creative. Because of the fact that for me, and this is a me thing, I actually want to put in that effort. What I might do is like make a part 2 and kind of explain the different forms and how they work just in case. Because like, this was like something I had to cut from the Nightmare Before Christmas video. Blah, 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 blah. You know. Oh, yeah. With Oogie's Revenge, there was 3 different forms. It was the Santa form, the regular form, and the Scarecrow form. All well and good, but 2 of those forms were kind of lame. The Scarecrow form, how do I say this? You had some, like, he just had one basic fire blast attack, and I believe he had a few other abilities. And the Santa form, you can just cycle through presents and throw them. That's it. And I thought, that's fucking lame. Like, that's so fucking lame, and I hated that. So what I thought of for this is like, okay, you have 4 different forms. The Santa form is unlocked through a side mission that takes place. You unlock it after the game. So this kind of locks it till an after game side mission. So it's basically takes place after Nightmare Before Christmas and stuff like that. And this game is a prequel, at least in my head. At least my design for the game is. So basically, each form would be distinct in combat and different. So his shadow form is a little unique because, like, I had to really think about it, and I wanted the combat to be interesting. And something I thought would be great is that Oogie is the one that gives, like, in a way, you know, kind of gives Jack the access of like having like this type of form. Where I wanted this to be very unique. I wanted each form to be unique. So I'll just explain them. So the Scarecrow form is basically like, you know, like it's in its namesake. Is basically, you know, at the beginning of Nightmare Before Christmas, he has like that whole, he's like a scarecrow and shit like that, and he can set himself on fire and blah blah blah. Well, I thought that's fucking cool. You know, it's like he has some fire-based abilities, but he's also less durable. But he's also kind of clunky the way he like walks in the scene. I thought, Huh. What will not well, let's actually pray into that. This form takes a lot less damage. It's immune to fire-based abilities or attacks. But there's a cost when it comes to the way he moves. This form is less it's less fast, and it's a lot more clunky in its movement, especially in like basic attacks, where it's almost like someone trying to walk around on stilts and on roller skates, where basically it's a lot more clunkier. I wanted that to kind of reflect in the way it, moves, where he's kind of like he has a few interesting like weapons in this form that are unique to it, like a torch. He has a lot of fire-based abilities in this form that he can use, like setting himself on fire, and also as a reference to the Pumpkin King game, he can basically set himself on fire and like meter like it into like a fire-based ball almost, and like dash sideways, while also taking a bit of inspiration from Darksiders 3 with Fury's fire form. So in this form, if you like set your feet ablaze and kind of like you can launch upward a little higher, kind of like how Fury had like the fire burst jump thing. I don't know what it's called. But basically you can jump higher and like you have like more fire based attacks, being able to like pull out the torch and breathe it, or like spit fire like you're seeing here, or have like a giant fire burst as a reference to like Oogie's Revenge. But the thing is, this form takes less damage, but it is a lot more clunkier and a little bit more slow. So it like it basically is a trade-off. Each form is a trade-off. I think the only form that's not completely is your regular form. It's a balance. So your regular form is a little bit more balanced. Jack's like Scarecrow form is like it trades the idea of his movement and his speed for vulnerability. So it's like a little bit more. It basically is. It takes less damage, and you can do more damage with it a little bit. But it's more like fire based and stuff like that. Your Shadow form, which is an original concept that I came up with, pulling from like the Boogeyman from the movie, and also the Rise of the Guardians Boogeyman, where basically I wanted to kind of mix together a few things, where this form is based in shadows, so this form's a lot more quicker. Each form also can help you out, not just in combat, but also with puzzles. So keep that in mind. As you can kind of see, his the thing is that most forms besides this one, a little bit, most forms you can still access your weapons, and this form you can't. Now I wanted this to be a trade-off. You lose access to your legs and you lose access to your weapons, but the trade-off is that you're a lot more quicker and your weapons kind of become a part of you. So basically, Jack's hands become like these skeletal, it become like skeletal, but they become bigger, almost like claws. So they become a little bit mistier. So his like shadows can become like the weapons in some aspects. It's kind of weird, but it's like taking inspiration from like Devil May Cry with Shadow, based from DMC1, and like the panther that can do different like spikes and other shit. Well, this form kind of takes inspiration from that, while also taking inspiration from Prototype, where basically your hands become a little bit bigger when you're doing basic attacks. They're like skeletal, misty claws. Kind of like if you play as Evil Delsin from Infamous, if you remember, he had his good form had his good video power turned into a sword. His evil turned into claws. Well, I wanted to take inspiration from that, where basically you can turn into like, it's a little bit more quicker this form is, because he can become a shadow. So like even like his movement, like how like vampires, like there's like an animation of like the blackness. Fuck, hold on. Like like a black. Hold hold on. Let me turn down the what's called like basically like yeah, almost like the way you can move as a shadow. Like you've seen like animations like that. It's kind of like that, even because this form's a lot more quicker, and you can like turn into like the shadow blend and send up spikes to attack enemies, or like rise up from the shadow and like attack you. Kind of like very similar to like the boogeyman from Rise of the Guardians, how sometimes he would just be in shadows and then sometimes he can just pop up, or just like it's kind of taking inspiration from that. This form is a lot more quicker, but it comes at a cost of taking away your weapons, but they kind of become a part of you in some aspects, where you can kind of use them with your shadows in some aspects, like certain ones. So your movement's a lot quicker, but your durability, you actually are a lot weaker in this form. So because you're made out of shadows and mist, like fire-based attacks and light-based attacks, can you can take a lot more damage in this form. So you actually it takes away the trade-off here is you have a lot more speed and you also have a lot more unpredictability in various attacks at the cost of your health in some aspects, because if you get hit hard. So I wanted there to be a trade-off with each fucking form. With the attacks making them a little bit more different. Because I wanted to take inspiration from Oogie's Revenge with the way there's a little bit of hack and slash to eat stuff. But in Oogie's Revenge with the different forms, they didn't take that further. So with this, I wanted to take it further. So the shadow form has that trade-off. So then you get to like the basic form. So explain that. I'll get into the Christmas form here in a bit. Also, here's like some other art that I did for like the shadow form. And I was like also looking up different shadow powers, stuff like that. So you can see little references I had. So then you have the basic form. Let me pull it up if I can find it. Where is it, son of a bitch? I have so much shit I've been working on, so give me a second. It usually takes me a second to find it. Alright, like I just made like an image or AI image. Well, I took not AI, but like an image from the game and like drew a Jack and layered it and shit like that. But, okay. I'll get one other image as well and I'll explain the basic form. Then I'll get into the Santa form. I still need to do art for that one too. Hold on. Another little image there, and I'll get the last one with the Soul Robber, which is going to be a returning weapon for this one. Okay. There we go. So the basic form. Now, this is kind of very similar to the Oogie's Revenge Jack Skellington. So, like, this form is like a balanced form. You have some strengths and your weaknesses. Jack is more limble, and he's a little bit like a spider, and he's a little bit like a contortionist. So his movement can be relatively quick and relatively slow. You can access your weapons, so you have your Halloween sign that's enchanted by Halloween magic that can shapeshift into various, forms. So like you can see with the HUD, you can access like different weapons, and they can kind of like, you can swap them out. There'll be more here, and also your side weapons, which I'll explain that later. So like Jack's more limble, so obviously he can be quicker, but he can also be slow. It just depends on like the weapon he's using. So this form's kind of balanced. You kind of have like your strengths and your weaknesses, because like you have access to your weapons and you can use different things. So it's kind of like your most basic form, and it has like, it's kind of balanced. Where it has a little bit of an edge. It has like every form has like its own original stuff. Like this form is no different. I think in this form, I would say maybe Jack has the ability to pop off his head, and like at some points, he can do certain things. Maybe I don't fucking know. I haven't really figured out like something for this. He has like different weapons, so like stuff like that. You have like the sign can turn into like you have your melee, and you have your what is it? You have your melee and you have your long range. So like if it was on controller, very similar to DMC, um, melee would be cycling through that. Long range, right here, and stuff like that. So you have this. This form's very basic. I haven't really, I haven't really came up with too many ideas because like it's kind of like the simplest. Like that's really where my headspace was at. With the other forms, I had to get more creative and more I had to be more liberal with the ideas of what I wanted. Because like each form is relatively different, and I wanted it to actually reflect. So yeah. Then you have the Santa form. So this is, like I stated, it's basically a form that you get after the main game through like a side mission that can be unlocked. So this is how you unlock like your final form that you can use. So in the basic Oogie's Revenge, from what I remember and what I saw of combat, it was kind of lame. It was kind of fucking lame. So basically, Jack would carry around this big ass sack like Santa Claus, and basically you can just cycle through presents, and you can just chuck them at enemies. And I thought that's fucking lame. And I thought like why? Like that's lame. And so what I thought of, and I was like, okay, well, this is like a Santa-based form. It's like really creative, and I had to think, well, I don't want to make it to where like Jack's just constantly hogging around a bag and like really just like chucking presents at enemies. I thought that was lame. So I thought, okay, well, he's like dressed up as Santa Claus, and he should have like some Santa-based abilities. And I thought, well, what would work? And I thought, well, in the original game, you're just chucking presents. Well, what if you're actually using toys in combat? Like actually using toys and kind of like where this form's a little bit unpredictable with your what you're doing with like your attacks. And like your weapons actually change to like a Christmas type of magic as well. So I thought, okay, well, that's actually interesting. So why not have it to where like Jack's a little bit more unpredictable with his combat here? So like he's basically with his movement and the way he's going at attacking enemies, like he can pull out like a Jack in the Box and like could punch an enemy in the face and launch him sideways, or launch him upwards, or launch him straight in front of him. And then like he could jump on a pogo stick if he's moving to an enemy. It kind of mixes that Arkhamness with stuff as well. So like he's using toys in combat, and like kind of instead of just chucking presents, he's actually using like Santa like type of toys, and having various combos with them. So like it adds that creativeness to things. I thought like that actually would make the most sense. I know I'm rambling. I'm sorry. I've been like creatively thinking about a bunch of different ideas for like the last week and a half, and I still have to do like art for the various attacks. Not various attacks, but various forms, and like explaining shit. More in like side draft way instead of like so yeah. If you're still here, sorry for my rambling. I'm not really a game developer, but I'm kind of trying to think like one, with all like the influences and stuff like that. So sorry. Sorry, Ash. Sorry. So yeah. And also he would have some snow manipulation and other stuff. So yeah. Your weapons would be a little bit more interesting and Christmassy in this form. So yeah. I'll shut up. But yeah, my tablet's almost about to die soon. It's like at 29 and I need to charge it. So if you want, I can try to help you out through like Discord. If I have the time. So yeah, if you're still here, hope you like the ideas. I still have like tons of art I need to do, and plenty of other stuff. So yeah, that's okay, but thanks. Hey, like I'm always here. Like I'm always the type of person that'll still try to help, regardless. But yeah, if I'm pretty sure this type of game would scratch all the type of itches that you like gameplay wise, because it has some horror, because like it's Tim Burton themed, so obviously it has some of that. It has some Darksiders, Devil May Cry, old tie-in movie horror games type stuff like Monster House and Coraline influence, and the original type of games influence as well. Because I wanted to throw in a lot of different things to kind of mix together gameplay in a way that actually fits together nicely, where it feels like something out of Nightmare Before Christmas. Like, I would want it to be like, combat is like a dance, you know? It's a mixture between Arkham and Devil May Cry, and what they already had with Oogie's Revenge, but amped up to 11. It's amped up to 11. Like, it's just like, it's a collage-podge of a bunch of different things, not because they're popular, because I feel that they can work together in unison. Unlike the old movie games, that's what I'm trying to do with this idea. And I'm gonna hope to God people get it. I still have like tons of art that I need to do before the 23rd. And then I have to like edit everything together in a conceivable VASset to make it work. And I have to do that by then. And I also have to get art done for enemies and maybe get like a backup artist to help me out. But I don't know. I just know that I'm going to be busy. I have to get this done, and I got to get the Arkham DLC video done. So, like, that's fun, you know. So yeah, I am going to probably end the stream. I hope you like the ideas. Like, I probably just got you sitting there thinking, it's like, this would actually be a fucking game that I would want to play. Why the fuck have they not made this shit? You should be hired. Bye-bye. All right. Well, see ya. I'll end it now, but to go with what I was saying, you probably are thinking that, aren't you? It's like, why haven't they need to hire you for this? This is actually interesting shit. How could you be this creative? Fuck. But yeah, I'll let you go. Appreciate everybody for stopping by. How long have I been streaming? An hour? Okay. Well, I'm going to try to stream again a little bit later tonight. Maybe stream a game. I don't know what I'm going to be playing. I don't know yet, but I know I'm going to be playing something. So, catch you guys on the flip side. Peace out, everybody. Bye-bye.